Hello! I wanted to talk about signal flags today. Specifically, I kind of went down a rabbit hole when it comes to, I do Morse code, and I was interested in SEMAPHORE because I had heard about it, and I found the International Code of Signals, published by Publication 102, 1969 edition, revised 2020. Yeah, it's basically just all of the rules for this because I was interested because I had always kind of wanted to learn SEMAPHORE at some point, and so now I've finally found some information on it, and so then I finally learned the difference because I knew that SEMAPHORE, moving your hands and signaling with flags, I knew that was the thing, but I didn't realize that that's separate from, I think it's called hoisting, which is when you hoist up like a bunch of flags that are different and they communicate a message. So I've been learning a lot about how that works, and it's really, really cool. Anyway, so I have some images to show, and I found out a cool thing. So each of these flags represent a different letter, and then they have the military code word for it, and they represent a different letter, and then there's the pennants at the bottom, which represent numbers, and then each of the flags also can represent specific messages, just individually. It's really cool. And so I noticed that there's a Charlie flag. I don't know if you can see that, and I was like, oh, it's a Charlie flag. It's Charlie's flag, and it means affirmative, so that's cool. But when you combine multiple flags, they have different meanings as well. So it's kind of like hieroglyphics mixed with Morse code. It's very interesting. Because of that, each two flag pairing, which equates to two letter pairing, they have a different expressed signal. And so because of that, you can do the signal flag naval signal for people's initials. And I did that for you guys. So it's a translator for signal flags. So you type in letters and it puts out signal flag. So I then found what the message is for each, for the initials. Anyway, it's easier to show. So, as you can see, if I type in A, that's the flag for A, and then I type in J, so that's you, AJ. And then if you look up those two flags, if someone hoists those two flags, that means, if you can see, it says, AJ, I have had a serious nuclear accident and you should approach with caution. Interesting thing to know. So then the next I did was for Charlie and Cole. If I type in CR, that's, remember the Charlie flag, and then that's R. And so that's Charlie Rubin and Cole Scott Rubin. And then that, if someone hoists those two flags, then that means I am proceeding to the assistance of vessel, and then it says in latitude and longitude. Yeah. And so, and then mine, which I did DR for David Rubin. If you have a D and then R, that, remember the R from earlier, and so that is my initials in signal flags. And so that is right here, which is, have you sighted disabled vessel/aircraft in approximate latitude and longitude? Disabled. It's interesting. Just a coincidence, but yeah. So I thought that was very cool. And that's just the beginning of the tip of the iceberg of signal flags. And I haven't even started really learning SEMAPHORE, but I really want to, and I'm so excited about it. And I hope that you guys are excited about it too. And if you want to learn, I have some resources. I found some great videos on the subject. And yeah, I could link those in the description. Okay, thank you. Bye.